Misty in this carpet. Holy shit. You think she freaked out over that last carpet? Wait till she sees this carpet. It's like 10 times the size.
Yeah, screw that.
Alright, so do you want to go back up?
Yeah, I'm gonna go back, and if they're back, I'm gonna kind of usher them back up the ladder, because I'm gonna have to relay this information to them.
Okay. So that's what I like to do, everybody. I like to pull people down privately so they can then respond and roleplay back to the rest of the group. I like to send private messages on perception, trap checks, anything like that. Just what I like to do. It slows it down a little bit more, but I'm trying to get it to where it's as realistic as possible being on a virtual tabletop setting. Yeah, it's a badass carpet. Actually, Dustpup made that. I think it's in his token pack. Dustpup has a common homes, or something like that. It's on the Roll20 Marketplace.
Hey.
Right. Is everybody here back? Yeah.
I know, Hidden. Exactly.
Sound off.
Yeah, it does make it more realistic.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
Hello.
I'm going to basically usher everybody back up the ladder.
Up the ladder?
Yep.
Considering we never went down it.
Okay.
You guys are like a bunch of clowns getting into a clown car going down that hole. Sorry about that. Good.
Okay, we found Frularn down there in an office. Basically, there's a grate. From the grate down there, there's a kind of rope, almost like a rope ladder, to get down there. It's like a room about 30 feet by 40 foot. There's desks with loads of like writing and stuff. She's down at a desk, and there was 2 or 3 cultists come in, and basically she was telling them that most of the stuff is moved, and when the eggs hatch, they're going to have to move the dragonlings. I'm assuming that passage to the east is going to be the actual hatchery where the eggs are. But they're not going to move the eggs until they've hatched. We can actually get down there. It'll be one at a time. She's going to hear and see us getting in there. I'm just wondering whether it might be better off to go through the actual hatchery, maybe.
Through the hatchery and then into the office?
Where we might have more of a chance of actually of getting in there unnoticed. Or we can try and rush her from down here.
Let me make sure I get this straight. You went down there.
He's sitting there. It's basically like a study.
Did you go in it, or did you just look at it?
No, I was just looking at it through a grate. There's a grate in the wall, which is what I was looking through. It's about 20. It's about 20 feet up.
You heard some voices, right?
I saw her. She's there, and there's. She was talking to cultists. She was sitting at a desk, kind of shuffling, doing paperwork and stuff. She was talking to these cultists, basically saying to them. She was calling for help, and then actual robed cultists, unlike. Like what we saw in Greenest, were there with her.
Right.
Now, basically, we can get down there. We did say there was. It looks like this is some kind of almost like an escape hatch for her. So it could be worthwhile, possibly. I know it's splitting us up, but possibly somebody waiting here. I think if something like a fight's going to go wrong, a battle's going to go wrong, this is her kind of escape route.
I have a thought. I have a thought. I'm carrying a hammer and pitons. Perhaps we can use those pitons and push them in as tightly as possible and wedge that thing shut so that she can't get away.
I think that's a good idea, but I think they're going to hear if we are clanging away to try and hammer these things in.
Or we could move the bodies into the hole and jam it that way.
Excellent thought.
I like
somebody
that.
get me that green head.
Either that, or this is a way that we can avoid having to go through the hatchery. And maybe avoid more confrontations when basically the person we're here find is
I
right
agree.
here.
I agree. I think we ought to block the grate as best we can, and we'll go down the other direction through the hatchery.
Could also set up a trap this way just in case.
I can leave my trap up here.
Let's leave. Yes, we're going to leave it right up here in this passage.
That'd be great, wouldn't it, if she ran up here, poked her head up through that carpet, and a big bear trap landed in her face. Oh yeah.
It'd be awesome.
Um.
Yeah, but what if there's only one way in or out? I mean, are you going to go looking for another possible entrance, or?
Yeah, there definitely is.
You saw that door on the other side.
There is a door at the other side, and that's where the cultists come in and out. I'm just worried that we're going to have to possibly fight our way just to get into that room anyway. Whereas we've been granted, this is like almost like a way to get in there.
Yeah, there ain't no way I'll be able to sneak into there. She'll hear us and be long gone, heading out towards the hatchery.
Okay, well let's.
Why don't we schlep the bodies down the hole and block the grate? So I think trap up here above, in this area where we are right now.
If we chuck the bodies down, there's a chance she's going to hear the bodies falling down, or they're going to know something's up. I think if we leave it as it is.
We have ropes. Can we lower them slowly?
Yeah, remember you saw cultists coming in and out of that room also. So there's traffic all over the place.
You saw them coming out of a room?
Yeah, they were moving in and out of the room. There's another way in. There's another entrance to that room.
No,
and that's obviously from through the hatchery. I'm assuming.
He wouldn't do that, man.
Which is where the cultists were coming in and out of. And I was like basically peering through a grate that was about 20 foot up in the wall, and I could see her talking to these guys. And she was saying, "Oh, most of the stuff's been moved out." I'm assuming they're talking about all the loot that they've taken from Greenest, probably moving that somewhere else. And they're talking about they're going to have to move the eggs as soon as or the dragonlings as soon as they've hatched.
Wait a second. Did they say they're hatching like tonight?
Nope, they didn't say anything. She just said we'll have to move them once they've hatched.
Okay. I'm just saying I don't want to be in a room with a bunch of dragons. Just saying.
Don't worry, they'll just be babies. Newly born hatch aren't that much of a threat.
Hungry babies?
Here's a what if. The rope ladder is basically attached to something up there in the grate. Question.
Mm-hmm.
Is the ladder attached to the grate?
Yeah, it's like attached right below the grate. Yeah,
the bottom, so you can open the grate and get down the ladder.
Yeah,
it's like an escape hatch for her, basically.
Well, I'm not suggesting.
Here's the thought: if we split the party and leave somebody with a knife at the grate, and we go in running and gunning, and someone starts up that rope ladder needs to be cut, and then that person can follow our tracks back to where we are. Just a thought.
I didn't suggest putting the bodies down the hole to block the grate. I was just suggesting putting the bodies in the actual top of the hole and jamming it that way.
Ah. You mean in the ladder area?
Yeah, in the top portion here.
Gotcha.
But it's just a hole straight down.
Yeah, I know, and I'm just saying at the top of that hole where we're at now, we put the bodies in there and we jam them in there. And jam them that way.
What about the bodies from the previous encounter?
Those would probably be too small.
Can we block this well with bodies from the last encounter?
Weren't there some like spears around? Couldn't we lay them across the hole and then put bodies on top?
We can hang them from the rungs of the ladder too.
Well, the only reason why I mentioned the corpses from the previous encounter is because of how many there were. Like 20 some odd corpses.
Oh, I see what purposes you're talking about. I was just thinking about the three of them. What's a human woman's chance of lifting Langdedrosa?
Well, you could work together.
Depends.
I mean, she's gonna have to do she would have to do a strength check. I mean, she could drag it. I don't know if she's gonna be able to lift it up. I don't know if really anybody would really be able to lift it up, except for maybe Rurock or maybe Dolph. But other than that, no.
Well, why don't we replace the carpet and put Langdedrosa right on top of the pink carpet like a.
I mean, is the carpet like stiff as a board, or as soon as we put something on it, is the carpet just going to fall through the hole?
Oh, we could put the battle axes in sort of like a crisscross pattern.
Nope, that's fine then.
That'd work.
Yep. Just weigh it down.
Let's use the weapons to support his weight on top of but have the carpet under him, basically,
Sounds
so that
good.
it looks peachy from the downside, but it isn't really.
Yep.
And might as well throw the 2 orc bodies on there just as added precaution.
Absolutely, more the merrier.
Any pythons or anything? Pythons or
Pitons?
pitons, pythons, whatever, pecans, whatever
Pitons.
they're called. Are they pitons?
They're called pitons.
Oh, all right.
Yes.
Can you use any of those?
I don't think so. If we just crisscross the weapons on top, we should be able to support all those bodies on the weapon hafts and blades.
Great, the great axes, weren't they?
Yes, they were. They were great
enough.
axes.
All right. So you guys want to stack the corpses up?
Yep.
You guys get them
That's
all
what we
over?
want to do.
All right.
We want to put the carpet down first.
All right. I like it. You're gonna ruin your carpet with all that blood, Misty.
Oh, and Misty, there's a. If you thought that carpet was great, much bigger one in the office.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah.
Great.
With much better embroidery work on it.
Will you carry it for me?
To my trained eye, it looked. Well, pardon?
Will you carry it for
I'm a
me?
barbarian, not a removal man.
But you're so much stronger than I am.
Yeah, your flattery will get you nowhere, demon lady.
I'll buy you a pint when we get back to town.
More than a pint. Anyway,
Buy you 2?
Buy you a hog's head.
Can I flirt my way out of this, Dave? Remember that, Misty? That was so good.
I remember that from the steak.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah.
Can I flirt my way out of this?
hell no.
I don't think the 100 kobolds surrounding you are really liking the flirting of a humanoid. That was so good.
All right. So bloody rug aside.
Yeah, so we've just got a mass of corpses on this on top of this.
Yeah, you do. You got the axes basically holding them down.
Holding them up from falling down the hole further.
Zelos jams a couple pitons in. No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't do that. What? I don't do that. I was just waiting for him to say that. All right. So what else are you guys doing?
I'm going to head
We're
back
going to
over
go to
this.
the stairs,
Yep.
go down the stairs.
Yep. I'll
Okay.
wait for Zelos to lead the way.
I think we're going to need a torch. At least I'm going to need a torch to lighten up.
Get it lit up, Kadojo. Let's go. Let's do
I'll
this.
light
So
it up.
I'm going to
A twerk?
pull torch. Jesus.
Is this a twerk?
Torch.
I want to see.
Twerk?
Torch.
I want to see Rurock twerking on the top of those stairs to some good, good old-fashioned bard music. When Krivgar is giving his outro tonight, just imagine the barbarian twerking at the top of the stairs.
We've had plenty of cobalt problems.
Yeah, never mind.
We've had plenty of traps on stairs. I wish to investigate these.
So Dave, I'm going to go ahead, light a torch, and give it to the bard.
Alright, let me put some lights on you. You have no more light on you, Krivgar. I'm going to put a torch light on you, which is basically 40-20. There you go. Oops. Oops, sorry about that. You got 26 hit points.
Oh, apparently now I'm up to 40.
My bad. Oh no, that's changing.
Oh, no, leave it there. I like it. Oh.
There you go. The room
no,
really, really lights up.
I said I give it to Krivgar, the bard. Because I can't.
You guys are killing me.
I said that, Dave. I said I light it up and give it to Krivgar.
That's what he said. He gave it to me.
You guys are still killing me. Not like I don't have anything going on. Here we go.
Give it to you.
Alright, I'd like to investigate the stairs, okay?
Yep, you see about 20 feet worth of stairs descending down into what appears to be another drop-off point, about 10 feet into the room. You can probably see it with your...
I'm looking for traps
your
and
range.
tripwires in particular.
Looks clear, Zelos.
Good enough for me. Let's go, Rogue. Oh, this looks ominous.
I see stairs downward into the pit.
Yeah, so the chamber that opens up at the bottom of the stairs is immense. There is a wide ledge that runs along the left wall and drops away to a pit on the right. There are many stalactites that descend from the ceiling, and the sound of dripping water echoes continuously in this chamber.
I'm going to move about halfway to the stairs and then look around again.
Okay.
Chip, chop, chip, chop.
Yeah, this looks like this is another gate, like in that first area that you had seen, Zelos. And as you get closer, you can actually see that there is a key hanging off of one of the poles.
I'm going to collect that key before I go down the stairs and use it to open the lock at the bottom.
They moved them
I want
themselves,
to move past
Shrin.
the stairs once
They
just
moved.
to see what's over there.
Yeah, you see a lot of stalactites. It's really dark inside of this pit also, and it looks like it extends quite a ways back into the shadow.
But I see the end of the this ledge that we're on, correct?
You do, yeah. You're right at the edge of a ledge, and there's another ledge over to the right that drops off also.
I'm looking at the lock. Will this key fit this lock?
Looks like it's a perfect match just by looking at the size of the key to the hole. Yes.
I'm going to open the lock.
Okay. Just as you start to open the lock, you get it open, and then all of a sudden you hear what appear to be kobolds. And to the eastern side of the room, you hear something. Well, it definitely is kobold, and the two dragonborns. You can hear the word attack. So there's a couple things that are being thrown up into the chamber, and actually, I think this is where we're gonna stop for the no. Yeah, because we're rock. So we're gonna go ahead and stop for tonight. There's going to be some things that are going to be thrown up. You guys see a couple, just as you're starting to head back up the stairs. Ruroc, you hear this. You look over to the left, and you see 4 clay pots in the air coming your way, and it looks like they're just starting to smash on the ground. 2 of them are on. 2 of these clay pots are on fire, and 2 of them are not on fire. And that
Molotov!
is where we're going to stop for the night. So, good job, everybody. I enjoyed that Langdedrosa fight. It was really fun.
That was great.
It nearly killed us.
And
Glad
great
to
job
see him
on
behind us.
Yeah, great job, guys. And don't forget, use that inspiration because I'm going to give more of that stuff out. And also, you guys found out that Frularn is still here. There's more cultists. But, there's still some stuff. I mean, you guys have explored a lot of this cavern. So we'll see. And we'll start back next week when you guys are looking down the barrel of 4 clay pots coming your way. It's just like slow motion.
Yeah, it's just like suspended in midair.
Yep.
Waiting for them to drop.
Yep. So
Slow
2 of them are,
motion.
yeah, exactly. 2 of them are on fire, 2 of them are not on fire. And it looks like they're going to be landing right where you guys are. So, all right, nobody moved their tokens. Everybody's there. I'm going to move you guys back to the other page, and there you go. Thank you guys so much for playing tonight. Rock,
Awesome, mate.
have a good day at
Yeah,
work.
it was fun.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
fun.
All right, everybody, I'm going to head down there. Have a good night.
Recap?
Yeah, lead us out there, Krivgar, as the glue pots are coming towards you.
Okay.
Krivgar gets nervous, everyone, in case you're new to the
Oof,
channel.
that was some fight with that half dragon.
He's getting good, though.
Boy, that bard looks weak now. Now what's up with this chamber? What's with these pots? Oh god, 2 are on fire. What's with the other ones? Who knows? We'll find out next week. Check back then.
Thanks, dude. Awesome. I like it.
Where's the pipes?
I don't have them with me at the moment.
Oh.
That's the first game we've never had bardic music. I'm
Oh.
like, God just killed a kitten. He just killed a kitten. Unbelievable.
No, I've been doing a little bit of cleaning in my room, and I kind of moved things around and didn't have time to reconnect the piano.
That's
The
all right. Oh, I
pipes
know
have gone
all
missing.
about that, buddy. I know
You've
all
misplaced
about
your
that.
pipes.
Oh.
I'll sign a petition. Bring back the bardic weapon song.
All right, everybody. I'll see you later. Have a good night. Talk
Yep.
to you guys
Good
later.
night, Dave.
See you
See you
later.
guys. Thank you, guys.
Night, Dave.
All right, so that was fun, everybody. That's the end of the game tonight. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. There was like 150 people in here. Thank you guys again. It was awesome. So, the party, they killed Langdedrosa. They killed a couple berserker. Probably hires. They were probably henchmen, hirelings. They found Frularn, so they know that she's here. They know that more cultists. They know that more kobolds are here. So, how big is this place? The hatchery's pretty big. And we'll find out what happens next week. Sorry, I had to burp. I think if they beat the berserkers and Frularn, and Langdedrosa, I really think that they'll have an easy time with Frularn, because she's not as bad. She's actually quite easy compared to Langdedrosa and the berserkers. So, but all right, everybody, I appreciate it so much. Thank you guys for the follows, all the new followers. Thank you guys. Tomorrow night is Dungeons and Dragons 5e. We're doing the starter box set. Actually, they're starting to they're a good portion of the way through the box set. It looks like they're heading to Thunder Tree Ruins tomorrow. So there's going to be something going down. They have to find some guy named Mick the Peddler. They also need to talk to the druid that they actually helped escape from Wyvern Tor. So, yeah, they've got quite a bit to do there tomorrow. So they'll be doing Thunder Tree Rooms. Maybe they'll get through that and head somewhere else. Maybe they'll find out the location of the castle. Maybe they'll find out the location of the cave. So we'll just have to find out. So yeah. So thank you guys again. Sorry about the immature kids coming in here tonight. I wish I could slap him, but I would probably go to jail for child abuse. So, but I did give him some e-kisses. So here you guys go. The same kid that's probably on his mom's computer at night. Here you go. I'm gonna tuck you in, honey. There you go. There's one more for the road, honey. This is from Mama. Have a good night, darling. Have a good night, darling. I'm gonna tuck you in, rub your little butt down with some baby oil for you, and tuck you all nice and in. So have a good night, sweetheart. Yeah. Oh, that would have been a really good thing to do. Wear the bag for Halloween tonight. I think it's hot. So, thank you guys again. I totally appreciate it, guys. Thank you guys for the follows tonight. Appreciate it. If you guys haven't had a chance yet, please follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Facebook. If you guys miss any of the videos, like there's a bunch of new people tonight, you can catch the entire series of all of the games. They're on YouTube in 30-minute videos, so they're very easy to watch. You can go there, watch them. It does help support the channel, and I do appreciate it. So subscribe to YouTube, follow me on Twitter, follow me on Facebook. If you guys need any kind of D&D books, if you need anything at all from Amazon, please feel free to hit the Amazon link down below, the affiliates link. It does help support the channel. And I do read off every Wednesday during the fireside chat what people like to buy. And there's been some pretty crazy shit bought. Like, there was just something bought that was like totally crazy. Wait till next Wednesday when you guys see this thing. Holy shit. I looked earlier today. Holy shit. So, yeah. Yeah, I know they're not. They're just being annoying. So, I mean, I'm not really worried about it. No, Phil on tour. Phil, he didn't have his keyboard hooked up. So yeah, he didn't have it hooked up. He's moving his room around, he said. So yeah, I love to give e-kisses to the trolls because they don't expect some big burly guy with a beard almost a foot long giving him e-kisses. So I think it might creep him out, especially the whole part of me rubbing baby oil on their hiney and tucking them in at night.